worst of the flooding appears to be over in Memphis, Tennessee. Now it's towns, farms, and businesses that are in danger from those record water levels along the Mississippi River downstream. More than 100,000 acres of cropland have been flooded thus far. Thousands of people have been forced from their homes, and production at oil refineries may be disrupted. With us now, Colonel Thatch Shepard of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. He's Deputy Commander of the Mississippi Valley Division. Colonel Shepard is on the phone from Vicksburg, Mississippi. Colonel, good morning to you. What are the biggest risks right now as the water at these record water levels surge downstream? What are you most worried about?
Well, sir, right now we are right now experiencing the greatest flood of record at this point, and being at the bottom of the third largest watershed in the world, we are watching a system that we have invested. This nation has invested $13 billion in, and we're watching it get stressed and tested to its limit. We've got the levees are maxing out, and but they are performing as designed. And we've got a $13 billion investment from this nation, and right now we can already calculate we've had 351 billion of damages prevented before this flood even happened. So I think we got a good investment, and it's performing as designed.
What are your chances of success right now? We do see flooding. It's not like there isn't water covering the ground. How do you define success? And like I say, what do you gauge your chances of it?
Well, first of all, I say we're going to win this fight. I'm 100% sure we're going to win this fight. How do I gauge success? Success is watching the system perform. We have a lot of tools in the system right now that we can use with relief valves as we see stresses on the system as the surge or as the crest works its way down the Mississippi River. At this point, all of our eyes on the ground are saying that the system is performing well, and we should see success when the crest enters the Gulf of Mexico.
Colonel, how do you decide between protecting the interests of homeowners and protecting the interests of industry?
Well, I don't think that's one of the considerations that we have. Is we have a system that has that has been designed to react and to absorb the stresses put upon it. Now, we're not making those type of decisions on industry or homes. We are deciding on which tools to use out of which floodways that will relieve the pressure properly. So we're not making those type of decisions.
So there's not there will be no point at which you have to say, for example, well, we need to protect these Louisiana refineries from the water, and in order to do so, we're going to have to flood these homes.
Well, the places that we anticipate getting water are areas that we've designed to have water. We've put those into floodways. The folks that live in those floodways know they live in those floodways, and they've already been informed. Every year they get a reminder that they're in a floodway, and as we relieve the pressure, if we have to open up some of the spillways, in this case, I think you were talking about the Morganza piece just north of Baton Rouge, absolutely, that will have some impacts. We're calculating those impacts, but at this point, those folks are well aware of that, and it's designed. This is part of the system designed to relieve the stresses as we pass the largest flood in history, past the millions of folks that live in Baton Rouge and New Orleans.
Colonel, thanks very much for being with us this morning. I know you're working hard on controlling the flood in the Mississippi Valley. That is Colonel Thatch Shepard of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers.